tactile. It's like I want to touch it.
Touch it? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, absolutely. Pick this one up. Feel how light it is.
It is. It's exactly what I thought. I love that your booth was right here.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah. This looks so good.
Thank you.
I gotta see it all.
Yes, take it in.
It's unique, it's cool, it's airy, which is what we want.
So this is what I literally finished last night.
Really?
So it feels good to have that done right before the show. Yeah, absolutely. It's like a big
onward and upward.
Yep, that's what it's called. Yeah, I can 3D scan your area, and I can simulate what it looks like in the space before we cut or make anything. I was dreaming of ideas last night to, instead of, because it's quite cumbersome to put them together and do that at the same time. It's kind of like trying to build a house and put shingles at the same time. It's too much. So my thinking is I'll probably place in the middle here, maybe I'll add a leg that comes out to allow a rivet to go in there as well. That would give you more area and more room for those sorts of things to go in. I literally have done this for so long, I can look at it on the computer, which is guiding me, and I can almost instantly just...
Love that. Yeah.
But I have hundreds of these pieces. I've got cardboard that I stack up and I set them all out. So I can almost look at it and be like, oh, that's it, and pick it out. These are laser cut pieces. If you want, you can have it.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah,
Cool.
absolutely.
Thanks,
Yeah.
That's cool to have a giveaway. But that's,
Yeah, each one's unique too. So they're actually parts of a sculpture I did make, so I'm handing out. So everyone's walking away with a little bit of a sculpture.
This
so
is laser cut?
yeah, it is laser cut, yep. Starts out as hundreds of unique pieces, and then it only goes together one way. Like this kind of illustrates it, is there's actually two different layers. There's a white layer and a blue layer, or inside-outside layer.
Okay.
And those pieces only go together one way, so they literally fight each other. They want to stay flat. So it's like the worst erector set ever. Very good. This is day one. Yes. Yeah, the first show is literally so few people, long days. And then the second one was a little bit more people, medium days. And now this is the shortest length, most people. And it's like kind of been building up to this. She's doing such a great job selling it.
Got a lot of practice.
Yeah, she's got a lot of practice. Other two shows were practice. We got to really dial in our technique and get it going, which is nice. My wife is awesome. Yeah, it's literally, when I was working on that, was probably the lowest I've ever felt when I was doing art. Really? I was in the middle of working on that, and each one of those are hand set, which means that I have to place this rivet that is, I mean, the size of a grain of rice, effectively. Line up the two pieces, then with the part, set it down on a set, so it's a solid piece of metal that has the dome shape, the negative of it, and I have to sit there and hit each one with a hammer, tap every single one. And that has like 1,000 of them on it. So I was working on it, and I get so frustrated, I'd give up, come back to it. I still didn't finish it. So if you look at it close enough, there's pieces that are not finished on it. Because I was just like, I'm trying to get the shape in, and I'm done. It was like a huge roadblock for me for some reason. I couldn't get past it. And then once I put all the pieces down on it, I felt the need to, like, I can take that next step and move on. And then from there, I went off. That was such an early design. That was before Cautious Optimism, I think, even. So before I did this one, I'm trying to remember the timeline. And it was stainless steel, which is cool. Got a different sheen to it. It stays shinier longer. been to Santa Fe, Canyon Road is a staple, really, I think, in America of art culture there. So as a kid, I would see I mean, they've got contemporary, they've got every mix. And really, as a kid, I felt like I was really spoiled to see all that great art. So as I've grown up, I've got a good familiarity with it. I'm not classically trained in anything, but I'm like, I kind of know what exists, especially bronze sculpture. I was like, man, I want to do sculpture as my expressive medium. How can I be different? And that's what kind of led me down this path here to using aluminum, but I can use steel and stainless steel or brass and those other things, but I was really trying to be unique in that sense of it. So I'll share one thing that would be helpful to a student in this scenario, because I put these together and it's miraculous that it all comes together, right? It feels like on an assembly this large with so many fasteners, how do you get it all to line up? And one of the tricks is that there is a built-in flexibility. If this is not done at these angles, if it's done in a grid, this will not work. The straight length between them is not what works it. So there's actually a stretch. There's a little bit of a bending across all these joints.
So
Yeah.
I'm fascinated with your work, so I thought that will be a good fit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And whatever is easy for you.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. So he's somebody that reached out at Deep Ellum that he was wanting to help and be an apprentice, or not apprentice, help put these sculptures together. Next steps are looking very promising. So I think it's gonna be continuing to make more art. I'm hoping to kind of focus up and have somebody kind of join and help me. I've got a couple people that are willing to help. So I think I'll keep making more pieces with kind of the money, the lubrication from this to invest into the next person. I've got some new techniques I want to kind of develop, and most importantly, I want to go big. I want to go bigger than this pretty much from now on. So hopefully next Cottonwood, I'll just have these huge sculptures all around. So very exciting times. What a great chapter to kind of get through. There's been some really tough points, really cold, dreary moments, some times of sadness, kind of growing into now this feels like a really successful day so far. And it's only the first day, so it should be really cool. I mean, like that lady just took a selfie with my sculpture. She like turned it so I wasn't in it even. And like those are the kind of things that are like, okay, this has got real promise. This is cool. It's been a good test of myself and a good test of relationship with my wife, and really keeping me determined and on track. But all the other artists I've talked to up to this point say you gotta go through the hard stuff, you gotta go through the crappy beginnings to really get to this place. So onward and upward, as I like to say, so should be good. I was cautiously optimistic about both those decisions of starting art and really starting a family too at the same time. It's kind of good expressions of them.
I don't know why, but I see a mom with a baby when I look at her.
That's exactly what I'm seeing too. Yep. And that's what's so cool is
I just got goosebumps.
yeah.